Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Strong, and I'm reaching out to my CNS 141 students. Congratulations, you have made it through 2 weeks of class. Woohoo! So that means we only have 6 weeks of class left. So I thought I would come in here and make some corrections. Now, it's a beautiful Labor Day holiday. I said Memorial Day. Labor Day holiday. And you guys are at home enjoying them barbecues, having fun, while the old professor is sitting here working on the computers, grading your papers. Sad, sad, sad. But in order to make sure you're successful in life and that you can step off into this beautiful world of IT, information technology, I am here making sure we cover all the points that need to be completed. As you can see from looking at the face screen, there's a couple of things I want to point out. The first thing is this: discussion questions. I asked the question last week. I said, how do you, as a student, post a discussion question? It was important because people were going up here and clicking on discussion, doing it totally wrong, instead of clicking on here and going into the discussion question and answering it. So I wanted to know, what was your opinion on that? Some people got to telling me their opinion on how this should be done, which was good. Some people went off into other things. Okay, so the first thing about discussion questions is this: you must answer specifically the discussion question. Any adds-on or ad-libs take away from the discussion question, and you're not following the protocol of the discussion question. So I will take points from that, and I'm letting you know now, if you do that going forward, I will take points. Now you're about to see week 3 discussion question, which will be followed with this video log. But I'm going to separately send the video log to you in email, so I know that you can't say, I didn't know what the professor was talking about, I didn't get the video log. So that covers that, okay? So hopefully, hopefully you will do the right thing. Now I'm going to move my screen over here for just a second because I want to make sure I don't show something that I do not want to put on YouTube. I am clicking on the discussion question because I want to see what's in there, and this is good. Now I'm going to move it back over here so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that. Now, the important thing is this at the bottom right here. I'm even highlighted. Follow the rule. Do exactly what it says. If you lost points, it's because you didn't follow this. It says each student posting is to be be no less than 100 words. So you can have 100 words or more, but you can't have 99 words or less. Okay, that's important. Whatever the question asks you, you should be able to produce 100 words. The next thing it says here is after a few days after you make your posting, read your classmates' posting and respond to at least 2. This is important. If you do not respond to 2, you lose points. And then it says for this particular class, which is opening up on Monday, every Wednesday at 11:59, make sure you make your initial post. This is simple. And then by the end of the week on Sunday, get the rest of your posts in. So listen, follow this script as though your life depended on it. Because guess what? In this classroom, we're going to pretend like it really do. Follow it. Okay, so I'm going to move it off of here so I can go back. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the syllabi. And the reason I'm going to the syllabi is because I want to point out some more particulars. This is the second phase of this video log. The syllabi. As you can see, we cleared all of this. Now, some of you didn't do what you should have done. 90% of the classroom was spot on. They did exactly what they should have done. But we got a few stragglers out there. And I'm going to say this. By the end of this week, if you're not on point, I'm going to have to drop you from the class. Now, some of you paid hard-earned cash for this class. Why would you want to get dropped? Do your work. That's all we can ask you to do as an institution of higher learning. Do the work. So I'm giving everybody a chance. If you notice, in this week coming up, you only got 3 things to do. I'm giving everybody a chance to get whatever they don't have done up here to complete it by September the 13th, Sunday. If it's not done and you got a 0, you keep that 0. Plain and simple. This is going out to everybody. You got the chance to upload it. Upload my packet tracers, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Upload the packet tracer document, and I'm going to show you what I need. So pay attention. Now, I said you have until Sunday, September the 13th, to get everything in. You see me going up and down on everything. Everything in. Make it happen. I know you can. So let's do it. I'm going to move my screen over here again because I don't want everybody to see stuff that they shouldn't see. Yes, you're looking at my desktop. Who cares? Okay. Bring this back over here. Okay. Now, what's important, Professor? What's really important? Well, let me take a drink on this. And I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm drinking orange juice, even though it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And no alcohol is in the orange juice, people. So don't even try it. Ah, that tastes good. So I'm going to click on module. Now, today I had an interesting day. I was in here with a student for an hour. Yes, an hour. And the student, a real good student. I'm not going to say his or her name. But I was in here for an hour. So, if you don't have the proper packet tracer on your desktop, here is where you go get your packet tracer. It says packet tracer resources. Once you go here, all you have to do is go right here and get the packet tracer 7.3.1. Okay, but I'm going to assume you got the right packet tracer because you are a studious student. And like I say, 90% of you are doing a great job anyway. I'm going to go back to modules. Now, in modules, whenever it jumps over, to get your assignments, I'm going to click here. I know I'm having fun, but I got to. All you have to do is log into your course. People, your assignments are in here. So if I read this and go to the next, read this here and go to the next, read this here. This is every chapter is the same. No different. No different. And go to the next. Guess what, people? You will eventually get to the end of the chapter and it will have your documentation that you need to submit. Now, on this page here, I should have some documentation. If it's the right page, I'm sure it is. Okay, yeah, I think it's the right page. Right here, here's your first packet tracer assignment. Now, if you notice, it's not strange that it has network representation as a PDF. Okay, you see that? And it has a packet tracer that you can download. I need both of these. I'm going to say it once. I need both of these. I'm going to say it twice. I need both of these. I said it 3 times. Not one, but both. So you can pretty much shrink this. You can come to the back of your screen. Make sure you get this and say okay or cancel, whichever one you want to clear that out the way. But now you can go in here and do the document. I'm going to shrink that down. I don't need that. You can do the document. Now, when you finish the document, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Save As, and there's two ways you can save it. You can save it with PKA, like you see here, or PKZ, whichever one. But I need it to be uploaded, so I'm going to put this here. Try your best to put your name on the document. Because of your name in there, guess what? You know where the document is at. When this pop up, you can click Cancel. And then you can close it after you done did all of your work. And go to your desktop and there go the files. You can give me any one of these files because they will have the complete work in it. Do I make myself clear about that? I'm going to move it over here. Either one. One says PKA, one says PKZ. You can send me any one of them and it will demonstrate that you have the work done. Okay, now you see this PKZ, it just said it was empty. So make sure, and I'm glad that did that, make sure you check your work before you send it up. You should open it back up to see if your work is completed. Now this one is completed. So be careful on the PKZs. As you just see, one came up and it was empty. So you're going to have two PKZ, PKA. But you should always back check your work. You should never upload something and you haven't checked it. And that was for the student who uploaded the work and nothing was in there. And I know you want to say, Professor, I just thought I had to upload the PKZ. Check your work. If you was working in the IT department and you didn't check your work, can you imagine what would happen? Okay, I think you get it. I really do. Okay, going back to this. Okay, students, so I told you about both of them that I needed. Now, once again, you have to read the material. Some people asking me questions and I'm like, do you know that was in chapter 1? Do you know that? And they like, well, Professor, I read it and I just didn't understand it. Where did you read that at? Tell me where you read it at. Show me where you read it at. Can we go back to, you see how I'm talking kind of ghetto now. Can we go back to where you read it at? Okay, I'm having too much fun. Let me stop. So my thing is this. Make sure you read your material. Now those are the things. Now the question of the day. Let me see who going. I'm not even going to put the question on there. I'm going to ask the question in this video log. The question of the day is this. Do you know what you have to submit to the professor? I'm going to put it on the video log. The question is in the video log. Go watch it, listen to it so you can know what the question is. Do you as a student know all the documentation that you have to submit to the professor and how it should be submitted? Do you know you got to upload your packet tracer PDF or Word doc? Do you know you got to upload the packet tracer, whether it's PKZ or PKA? As long as you check it to make sure you got the right one. Do you know what you are doing in this class? So that's your question in this discussion, week 3 discussion board. Let's see who answered it and say, yes, Professor, I know what I'm doing in 100 words or more, and then respond to the student and say, hey, student, this is how you do that. Okay. That's the end of this. I'm going to send it out to you. This is Professor Sistrong. I hope that you're having an enjoyable time in this class because I'm having so much fun teaching you. And I will see you hopefully if you show up to the next lecture. Have a nice one, people.